Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the review reaction, of course, of Tokyo Ghoul. This is chapter 80, Give Me Teeth. So let's begin at the top of page 1. It seems like they're advertising cover art. For what exactly is this cover art, though? So let me see. So all I know, it has 6/21, just 21 of June, The Miracle Jump, July. Oh, actually, July. So July. So here comes out July, I guess, 21st. And it's called cover art. So let's continue on to page 2. Tokyo Ghoul. The cover, of course. And let's begin at the top of page 3, ladies and gentlemen. Tokyo Ghoul will be making an appearance on the cover of the latest Miracle Jump. It will also feature the special premium cosmic cover extra and the latest information on the APP game. Before Abara, who managed to vanquish Three Blades Miza, another killer appears. So basically, Three Blades Miza was actually conquered over the last few chapters, and after that, now we have a few others that have appeared. One more at least has appeared. I can only but defend. At this rate, I barely have any chance of winning. Must recover the perfection of the Abara. Must display. So basically, reflexes are good, guard 2. Both of ours, that is. Give me teeth, 80. This is a very nice sketch, like this. So I'm guessing this is the chick they're talking about, one of the blades that they're talking about, pretty tough, and the guy's fighting and he has good defense and all of the above, but he's still struggling to keep up with this character nonetheless in this battle. So I will always the best at using my Queen K. Reminds me of my days as a cadet. Shall we play? A forced ignorance, concentrated hand-beat defense. So they're fighting at this point, and the guy mentioned that she's pretty much ignorant because she just pretty much, mentioned she was always the best at what she does, which basically is a self-reflection of ignorance because you means you have no sympathy for anybody else's hard work. A headbutt. No. So it seems like she's trying to make something out here. I am weak. Her boot strength. How incredibly. So he realizes that he's not strong enough to par with her, therefore realizing that he is not all that strong and calling himself weak, and that her brute force and he's not therefore up to par with this character in which he's fighting. Squeeze out every last drop of that Abara stamina juice. This is bad. It's bad that my eyes cannot keep up with her movements. So his eyes can no longer keep up with her movements, which is basically a bad news for him, because that means he's just this much closer to actually dying, if anything. I barely have time to receive her. So he's having such a hard time receiving the signal when to dodge or when to do anything pretty much at this point, because it's just, it's daunting at the simple fact that as he fights her, he's unable to keep up with her. And the simple fact that she's able to move much faster, she's able to block faster, she's able to do everything much better than he can. So basically that changes everything. I do not understand. So I'm guessing she's torturing him at this point because he's just screaming. Why do you follow him? He thinks nothing of life. You've been abandoned, haven't you? You seem to misunderstand 3 things. I shall correct you. First, it is natural and expected for a ghoul investigator to follow his superior. Loyalty is of no matter. Second, even so, I, Abara, am brimming with loyalty for special class Suzuya. Third, so he's making it clear to her as to why he continues to do what he's doing. Tetsuya Senpai, or the teacher, never abandons his underlings. And just like that, you see him right there, of course, or his sensei. There you go, you see him right there defending him. He was able to switch from that position to throwing stance so quickly, and his aim is dead on. I guess I can't dodge this, huh? So now she understands that, okay, he was able to switch his stance quickly to the point where she wasn't able to react. And therefore, that means that as she's up in the air, she can't dodge that technique. So she's gonna have to take the technique head on. And this guy has kind of a scythe thing going for him. Is that a guy or girl? Trying to make that out. Is that a guy or a girl? I guess judging by the way he actually talked about, I guess this is more of a guy. I'm glad I got to see you, Ray. Yeah, as a guy. You have become quite monstrous, haven't you? Corona. So there you go, it's Corona. Is it time for another class reunion? So Corona and Ray begin their battle, of course. And it seems it's more of a reunion. They have met in the past, obviously, as we know. Except this time it looks like it's going to be different. So Ray being the victor, obviously. So, as they fight, they pretty much slice and lay waste to all the trees around them, which is not unheard of. You have quite a few people in this battle, actually. You're lackeys, huh? You're important, ever so important. I'm elated. I get to show Shiro the sight of you suffering. Shiro, she survived those wounds. So there you go. So the person originally fighting her was a woman, and it was Shiro, of course. She was the one fighting her. She's here, right here. Don't you dare ignore her. I see. Disgusting. So basically, Shiro is in her stomach, which is pretty much disgusting. I cannot tell you how many mangas I'm seeing with all these weird science things, and it's very disgusting in a sense. So it's just kind of, ugh. So basically, overall, very short chapter, ladies and gentlemen. It is an end, Tokyo Ghoul, chapter 80, Give Me Teeth. And now we're going over that, of course. And just as Shiro has help, we also have a few others that came to join the fight as well, which basically are her lackeys or her partners that will be helping her to take down the groups of heroes that came to save her, originally speaking. And now, with that being said, the next chapter we'll see where this battle takes everything with Ray, and so Ray fighting a former friend that he had met in the past, of course. Thank you very much for joining me today. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to leave a like, and also don't forget to follow me up on Twitter, and have yourself a great Sunday.